Hello, so today I'm going to talk about the differences between Project Cars 2, which is the footage you are seeing here, as well as Assetto Corsa, between those two games. So, the main differences, obviously they're different games. Obviously Project Cars is newer, the Project Cars 2 is newer. So that would be, there's going to be a huge difference graphic-wise, huge, like, Project Cars 2 is going to be fantastic the way that it looks. Like, as you can see, it almost looks exactly like a real actual race. So that's the great thing about this. This is a great game. I cannot wait for it. Some of the benefits Project Cars 2 has over the traditional, or at least what we're used to, Assetto Corsa, is a few of the attractions would be stuff like there's going to be truck races, there's going to be pickup trucks, that kind of thing. So that's going to be really exciting. We're also going to be getting stuff like off-road racing, rally racing. That's going to be fantastic as well. So that is a few things that we are looking forward to in Project Cars 2, while Assetto Corsa does not offer that. Now, Assetto Corsa, when I'm driving in that game, I like it and I dislike it. I like how there's just so much forced feedback, but that doesn't exactly make it lifelike. So the steering wheel is extremely hard to turn. You've got the fact that when you start braking or going around a corner, it's like if you're like driving on ice, which is not exactly the greatest thing ever. I personally dislike how the cornering is in Assetto Corsa. While Project Cars 2, I should let you know I have not played the game yet, so I can't really comment on how it is other than from other people's comments. And what other people have been saying is it's very lifelike. Now, we're switching over to Assetto Corsa here. As we can see, it's not as lifelike. It's a little bit more cartoony and pixelated. However, both of these feeds were for, 1080p. However, that other Project Cars 2 feed was a 4K feed that I got off of some guy's channel. And, I can't remember who I got it off of. I would let everyone know who I got it off of, except I just can't remember and I didn't write it down. However, as we see here, it is a little pixelated, and we're going around this corner, and it just will not corner right. The way Project Cars 1 cornered was absolutely fantastic, other than the quirk, where if you started to drift in Project Cars 1, you wouldn't be able to. It would fling back and it would spin you. And they gotta fix that. If they can fix that, if they can make Project Cars drive the way Project Cars 1 did, however, the main difference is that you're able to drift and control a drift without getting flung back around. That is going to be a fantastic game and a fantastic way of racing. Because I know sometimes, generally around corners, if you drift, you're going to slow down. But there are a few times when you're going around a corner and it's just so much easier and quicker to drift. Stuff like wider corners, that kind of thing. None of these quick, sharp corners, because then you just get flung off the track. But anyways, what I'm driving here is a Maserati SUV, and it behaves nothing like an SUV would. So hopefully when they make Project Cars 2, this is obviously a Assetto Corsa that I'm driving, that they make it a little bit more individualized in how the cars corner and stuff like that. Because I drive an SUV, and yes, I have gotten up to some of the speeds that I have done on this track, and when you're going around a corner at 80 kilometers and there's a corner like that, it's not going to be taking it that wide. So a few of those things they need to change. So if Project Cars 2 is able to change the way they do their controlling of how when you're going around the track and you're able to drift without it getting spun back around, versus Assetto Corsa, that's going to be huge. So if the cars corner like they do in Project Cars 1 and drift like they do in Assetto Corsa, Project Cars 2 is going to be a fantastic game. I'm also still cannot wait for Gran Turismo to come out, Sport. That'll be a fun game as well. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of new stuff coming up on this channel. We are going to be having a stream on launch day of Assetto Corsa, as well as Gran Turismo, as well as NBA 2K18. Those are the 3 games I'm going to be playing over the next year. and I just cannot wait. So if you like this video, hit that like button, and if you would like, subscribe, because I will be doing a lot more streaming. And check out this SUV, this Maserati SUV. It's a nice vehicle, if only it could corner in the game like it would in real life. I'll see you guys next time.